Okay, now we are going to make the royal icing. I don't know where that name came from. I've tried several, and I'm going to tell you this is the best because it sticks immediately. You have to keep it nice and moist though, okay? So our new flex, this thing is like a multitasker, but look at how cool. It's like one of the guy's tools. You just snap on the battery. Oops. Cool, right? And it has a locking mechanism here, and then you just turn it on. Like so. So here we go. We need to start, I doubled this recipe, all right? And here's the tip. So normally the recipe calls for 2 egg whites and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I actually did a fresh squeeze there. And 3.5 cups of confectionery sugar. What I found was 3.5 cups, when you double it, is a whole 2-pound bag of confectionery sugar. So that's a good little tip to know, but probably still want to measure it. So you're going to want a nice, powerful beater, and you're going to start off with your egg whites. And, oops, hold on, let's push that button. There we go. They get nice and fluffy. Actually, you know what I just thought of? We want our whisk. Let me just change. I'm going to change these. So this is our beaters. And hang on, I'm going to put the whisk ones on. Because we really do want this to be nice and fluffy. And so just like if you were making whipping cream, I think that we need to go with the whisk here. Kind of nice to have these 2 options, right? Okay, what happened? Oh, maybe I have to do the battery again. It doesn't like to, there we go. So look how much more it fluffs this up. Like you're making a meringue, right? Isn't that awesome? So let's get it nice and fluffy. How much air is coming into that egg right now. But I like to get it kind of stiff. We're going to have some stiff peaks. And it's almost there. So now we're going to go ahead and see how stiff that is. It stands up all by itself. It doesn't move. And that's what they mean when they say stiff peaks, right? And now we're going to go ahead and put in 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I actually should have strained this, but I didn't. 2, 3, 4. And it's going to get very, very watery again. Actually, it'll get more like an icing now. You'll see come together. It'll stay stiff. Oh, that's right. It'll actually get stiffer, see? Nice to have a cordless. I'm not fighting the cords right now. And now we're going to add in the powdered sugar, a little at a time. Might have put a little too much in that time, right? But that's okay. If you do that, you might just have some splattering. Plus, since I doubled this, look how thick and rich that is, right? We just have a little bit left. How amazing this icing is. That's how they get that royal icing. And this will instantly set up, so it dries really, really fast. So here's what you're gonna do. It's all done. Look how stiff that is, right? So what we're gonna do, let me get that piece off of there, is, I should have got some of this stuff out already. So I have a bunch of colored things here, but I actually love to keep this in my batter bowl. And you don't use glass when you're using the flex because it will beat up your blades. So, okay, here we go. And that was doubled. You saw how much powdered sugar that was, right? It's crazy how fast that melts down. And this is like paste, guys. It is unbelievable how thick this is. But it's gonna do such a great job. Now you can add food coloring. I like to use the food coloring paste to this if you wanted certain colors on your house. We start with the white and then we just mix up as we need to in little bowls. Because a little bit on these houses goes a long way. But the next piece is assembling these houses, right? And I actually have some favorite things that I like to use to assemble. So make sure you keep a cover on this, right? And even putting like a wet paper towel or something in, like right to the top, or even a little bit of plastic wrap extra, because you want this to stay nice and sealed. If it gets air added to it too long, it will dry out and you won't have a good frosting. You can make this ahead, okay, but just make sure that it's completely sealed. All right, we'll be back. Bye.